listeners, joining us on Strike a Chord is vocalist and guitarist Danny Resnick of Astoria State, live on the Chris College Show Millennial Talk Show. Also, check out our brand new podcast series, Off the Fret, featuring the Blowies as our inaugural guest. More music talk, out now wherever you listen to podcasts. And as we get Danny, aka King Foolish, what's the nickname King Foolish? Where's that coming from, my man?
Hey, you got me here?
I got you live. We got you, baby.
Awesome. King Foolish. King Foolish is it's actually a clothing company of mine, King Foolish Clothing, and it kind of also houses my like solo pop side music.
Okay. So there's always mixed ventures that we always go.
This is actually King Foolish right here.
Okay, that's what's up. I like it.
I think you should send me a shirt. I'm a small.
Hey.
But hey,
I actually just got some.
Oh, we're cutting out just a little bit with you, my man.
Are you there? You just had some. Oh, you froze.
Yeah, he just froze. I'm pretty sure he's just in the backyard at the moment, and we'll see what we can do
coming back
now.
on.
Cool. Hey, that's just the world that we're living in, fam. This is why we call it the Chris College Show, Millennial Bunker Edition.
I know.
And Danny Resnick, he's the vocalist and guitarist for Astoria State. And, maybe the best call. What do you think, Marissa? Maybe
I say we play one of
How about now?
Oh, there you are.
We just heard him.
Wait, you're back. You're about to play your song.
We were just about to play the music video just to play it safe, but we got you back, Danny. And let's get right on into it, my man, because Astoria State is no stranger to the toll and grind of the music industry, as each member of the band has either been a road warrior or a musician in another group. And it's my understanding that you and your guitarist, Jesse Carroll, met each other for the first time as he was filling in for the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I mean, tell me how the two of you formed Astoria State with your childhood friend, bassist Cameron Hurst.
Yeah. So yeah, that's correct. Yeah, over 10 years ago now. It's crazy. I was playing for a band called Static Cycle, and we were on tour with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, and Jesse at the time was filling in for them on guitar. He now is actually their tour manager, has been for years. He was at the time even too. So we just became quick friends, over that, how it is on tour, you start hanging out with everybody every day for 3 months straight, And so, yeah, we became really close. And then over the years, I moved to Jacksonville and was playing in another band out here. And Jesse and I and Ronnie, actually from Jumpsuit, we started another band years ago that we were all in different bands at the time, so it never really did much. But we did go record a few songs. Maybe one day those will slip out.
I just find that so cool, though, Danny, because how ironic and surreal does it feel to be currently on tour with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, including the Dead Rabbits, which is Craig Mabbitt's side project.
Yeah.
We all know Craig from, the Escape the Fate. So that's a really big deal. I mean, what's the experience been like so far on tour during this god-awful pandemic?
Well, the tour, just touring itself in general, because of the pandemic and because of the drought, if you will, is amazing. And touring with Jumpsuit is especially awesome because, I'm in Jumpsuit. So I play keys for Jumpsuit, Jesse tour manager. So we travel with Jumpsuit anyway. So it's really awesome.
Well, I hope so if you're in it.
Yeah. I never even realized that, though, Danny. I didn't realize that you were a member of the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Were you one of the OG members, or did you come in at a later time?
I came in late.
But how cool is that, though, to be a part of the 15th anniversary show, playing keys for a band that essentially started Astoria State on a level? I find that just so groovy. I find that so cool.
It is. It's super cool. We it's really kind of hatched, obviously, within our Jumpsuit camp. Jesse and I, we've been talking about doing a band for years. And then the pandemic happened. All of a sudden, we were like off the road. And it's like, man, maybe we should like write some music. So we did. And everybody we showed, the songs to was just like, wow, you guys got to record this. So, we did that. And then next thing you know, it was like, well, man, if we just bring a drummer and a bass player, we can pretty much just tour both bands at the same time.
I was going to say,
really
I've never
easily.
really seen that move happen before. Usually you get the main act and they're like, yo, bro, I know that you got another little pet project that you want to do. I'm not saying that Astoria State is a pet project, but, we don't want it to kind of fill up the bill. You're already kind of busy, Danny. But I find that really, really cool. And I know that we're about to be
Are you gonna split the profits with the other people? Because I know my ex was in a band and his drummer would play guitars in another band and so on. And then he was like, there was arguments about who should get more money, if they should like split it evenly, or because you have two bands, do you get more of the pie?
Well, yeah, it doesn't totally work like that necessarily. So, Astoria State, we get, like our pay, for playing, and then we sell our merch. So within Astoria State, which is me, Cameron, and Jesse, well, we actually aren't pulling money out yet. We're pretty much just putting it all in, but we are we're equal owners of Astoria State. So, and then we hire a drummer, so he gets paid. He makes more than I do on the road.
Drummers always make more. Something about a drummer, like they make more. They're in more bands. It's the hustle game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
I'm sure it's different for everybody, but hey, Danny, I know that we're about to play your music video, Leave It to Me, and you sing the following in the chorus: leave it to me to look a little deeper and hate what I see. Running from the Reaper, she's looking for you, looking for me, looking for hearts to break and to bleed, but this time it won't be mine. So leave it to me to leave it behind. Just give us a brief little explanation about what you mean when you sing that in the chorus of this track.
Yeah, I think that generally, the rest of the song kind of, talks about these darker kind of, deeper elements, depression, self-doubt, all these things, and the chorus kind of slips into this, optimism or the overcome portion, if you will, that says, I might be down, but I'm not out. I might look around and hate everything that's going on around me. I might not like any of this, but I can, put one foot in front of the other and walk away, move, leave this behind and try again. Look for something new.
Absolutely. And you know what? Let's let the music speak for itself, because Danny, it really shows how powerful a lyricist that you are. So Marissa, when you're ready, let's play the music video. Leave It to Me, live on the Chris Collins Show.
It's true. Tried to see, I tried to do, but how am I gonna walk a mile with no soul in these shoes? Just a little chewed up, spit out, bad luck, face down in another smile, burying the issue, burying the issues. Look at me, look at you, wondering what we should do. Face the fear, fight it too. I'm gonna see this through. Leave it to me to look a little deeper and hate what I say. Running from the Reaper and she's looking for you, looking for me, looking for hearts to break into play. This time it won't be mine, so leave it to me, leave it behind. I can't spit it out, the bitter taste in my mouth. It's just what they call denial. Humbling the proud, I screwed up, missed out. I shot for the letdown. Is it worth the while to see it hit the ground? Look at me, look at you, wondering what we should do. Face the fear, fight it too. I'm gonna see this through. Leave it to me to look a little deeper and hate what I say. Running from the Reaper and she's looking for you, looking for me, looking for hearts to break into play. This time it won't be mine, so leave it to me, leave it behind. Leave it to me to look a little deeper and hate what I say. Running from the Reaper and she's looking for you, looking for me, looking for hearts to break into play. This
Yeah, that's what's good. That's Astoria State, and you can check out their brand new music. It's an EP called The Suffer and The Salvage. I said suffer. It's The Suffer and The Salvage. Dummy.
Yeah, just
Total
the suffer,
dummy.
the salvage.
Yeah, come on now. Come on. You got to get it right. Come on. We're on
Come on,
radio. We
Chris.
got to promote
Come on, Chris.
Astoria State.
You know, it's funny. Our first draft of that, when it came back, and none of us noticed. We're like, yeah, it looks great. It actually said The Suffer, the Savage, and like none of us noticed the L was missing.
Oh, how funny.
That would be kind of funny. And then you have to kind of explain it, and then everybody kind of has a hodgepodge excuse for what the album title is. But hey, I want to remind the listening audience that you are listening to the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. This is Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up the record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got vocalist and guitarist Danny Resnick with us. He is a band member of Astoria State and also the key player of the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Might as well shout that out because that is really freaking bitching. And Danny, Marissa and I are big fans of your single Nobody Knows, as it truly showcases your talents as a singer-songwriter. And I did see on the band's website that you described the song as, quote, the revelation you have when you are running away from the carnage without a place to go. What in the world does that even mean?
Well, you know, it's a metaphor. Yeah, you know, I think that, you know, if you look back at your times, you know, like at your life, rather, there are times, you know, where everything falls apart and things collapse, you know, whether it's divorce or, you know, a loss in a family or what have you, especially in the last year and a half or two almost now. A lot of people, I think, really can look not too hard into their lives and find moments like that. I myself, obviously the pandemic, you know, it knocked us off of tour. At the time I was living in Hawaii, and the island got a little weird, you know, so I didn't go straight.
Island? What island were you on?
I was on the Big Island.
Big Island, okay.
In Ka'u, yeah, the south, near South Point.
Okay.
Very nice.
So to make a long story really short, eventually I did get back to the island, and my dog, Astoria, had developed lymphoma.
Oh.
So she passed away within days of me getting back from tour, just before she turned 2.
Wow.
That's young. That's so young for a dog.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. My German Shepherd puppy. So that was a lot of the carnage for me. And just with that, in the pandemic came, you know, like I ended up leaving my house in Hawaii, coming back to the mainland. It came with a lot of change.
Yeah, absolutely. Going from paradise to, you know, now going into the nation's pandemic. And Danny, you say it so perfectly because as nobody knows the future of live events in this country with COVID-19 twisting our lives upside down, I pray to God that you and the boys have a successful time on tour. And I'm just wondering, is the process any different to prepare for a tour compared to pre-pandemic?
Well, yes and no. You know, for Astoria State, you know, Cameron's in California. We're all kind of in different places. So the way this band really started for us, you know, our first show ever was in Fort Walton Beach earlier this year. And it was our first time playing together. Oh
my gosh.
That's amazing.
That's
I mean,
so
you guys
crazy.
were Zoom recording? Were
That
you
is
guys all
so
together when you were
crazy.
recording the music?
So Jesse and I wrote everything and then took it into the studio, and then we assembled, you know, at that point, you know, Cameron's been a friend of mine and we've written music, you know, he's from Anchorage. So we've grew up together. But he kind of went a different route. You know, he went to, you know, he works at a refinery out there. So he went, you know, the college and construction route, you know, and so this kind of just kind of happened. You know, I was like, yo, man, we need a bass player. Actually, I think Jesse even brought it up to Cameron when we were out in California recording. And it all just kind of fell together, and he's the perfect guy for the job. I've known him forever. He's, you know, a great guitar player, great bass player. He sings, you know, so
I find that just so cool. I find that so amazing how you guys just pick up together on tour with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. You don't know really where it's going to go. You're in 2 different parts of the world. Then you meet in California, record music, bring Cameron in, who I know he just got a baby. Congrats to Cameron. We'll give him a shout out today. And,
yeah.
And to just see that the 3 of you guys, the trio is living minutes strong and playing for the first time ever live at your very first show. I don't think too many artists get to say that. And without further ado, let's play that track that we were just talking about from before. This is Astoria State, and this is their track, Nobody Knows.
I remember when it all went south. I remember sinking. I remember thinking, how did it get so bad? Am I going mad? I remember when it all went down. Remember all the pieces started hitting the ground, running from the shell shock. I remember praying, leave me something to believe in. You gotta believe me, you know I believe in all the things nobody knows, the things nobody knows. Don't leave me, make me a believer, not a deceiver. Walking round in honest clothes while round and round the whirlwind blows. Where it's stopping, nobody knows. I stand for nothing, am I even standing at all? I fall for something, then is standing worth it at all? I don't really wanna know, I don't really wanna stay here, but I don't really wanna go. So when you take it all away, don't leave me, make me a believer, not a deceiver. Walking round in honest clothes while round and round the whirlwind blows. Where it stops, nobody knows. Stay here till I'm a believer, not a retreater. Run until my heart explodes while round and round the whirlwind blows. Where it's stopping, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So leave me something to believe in. You gotta believe me, you know I'm believing all the things nobody knows. Things nobody knows. Don't leave me, make me a believer, not a deceiver. Walking round in honest clothes while round and round the whirlwind blows. Where it stops, nobody knows. Stay here till I'm a believer, not a retreater. Run until my heart explodes while round and round the whirlwind blows. Where it's stopping, nobody knows.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Astoria State, and that is their track, Nobody Knows. And you're listening to the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show, and this is Strike a Chord, where if you physically or digitally pick up that record, you're going to know these tracks. And we got Danny Resnick, the guitarist and vocalist for that band, with us live with us right now.
I think that one is my favorite song, Danny.
Oh, easily.
I love them all, but that one I like sing along to, and like I
It's a
rock
ballad.
out. I'm
No,
like,
it is. It's
I
definitely
love
one of those
ballads.
kinda
I love
like
it.
where
I
you go,
do it.
Is nobody home? Can I sing in the shower by myself?
No, I sing in front of people. I don't care.
That's true.
I have no shame.
That's true. We
No
gotta
shame
wear
in
the
my game.
crown with pride. King Foolish would say so, right? That's what the brand's all about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But hey, Danny, we only got like a few minutes because we obviously want to have enough time to play your song War in full. But I did want to tease you a little bit because I know that you referenced that, love is war, and that's really what the single's all about. And what is up with our youth recently? Is romance really that dead? Because Marissa and I talked talked earlier in the show that rapper Kevin Gates said one of the most outlandish statements that I've ever heard, and I wanted to share it with you to see if you're on the same vibes
Okay.
with him, or maybe you agree with him. But he says true love is found when a woman comes in the bathroom and talks to him while he's taking a shit. Is that the kind of love that you need in your life, Danny?
Please say no. Please say no, Danny.
No.
Thank
Are
you.
you
I
sure?
was about
I
to say
mean-
you were cute. You're
In
about
fact,
to
I think I
lose that
need the kind
cuteness.
of love. I think I need the kind of love that doesn't do that.
Thank you.
But okay,
Thank you.
all jokes aside, Danny, when you wrote this track, War, my first reaction when I listened to it from front to back was, were you writing this track about you, or were you writing about your partner going through the shaky breakup?
It's kind of an interesting question. That's kind of one that I dove into, maybe like a compilation of bad experiences to write. But
So
I
it's
think
not
it's-
necessarily just about relationship. It can be a mix of things, is what you're kind of referencing.
yeah, kind of. It's a little bit about life. It's a lot about, obviously, about love. It's more based on the relationship sense. But there's kind of a cycle of thoughts that it goes through too. With you just want to, that you kind of, it's like, oh, it's over. It's
Right.
over. Take me to the end, because I'm done faking it at this point. Like, I just I don't want to do this again. But then you have these other follow up. Like, oh, I have to do this again. Like,
Right.
with somebody.
And you know what? I love that you. And I love, Danny, that you made this single actually a lyric video, because I think it actually works better in that sense. And it doesn't necessarily work out all the time. Because you are that kick-ass singer-songwriter. And you know what? Let's just let the music speak for itself. This is Astoria State's lyric video, War, live on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Let die and go look for some more. I'm not that guy, I've told you before. Do you feel bad about it? Do you feel anything at all? Take what you get till you get it all. Leave when you leave and we'll call it a curtain call. Nobody wins them all. Take me to the end. Don't wanna pretend this is not a war. Here we go again, breaking at the bed, just like before. Love is a war, high and so dry, I've been here before. I'm the sad guy who couldn't settle the score. Do you get mad, regret it? Do you feel anything at all? Get what you get till you trip and fall. Brick after brick, go and build you another wall. And you better make it tall, cause this might be the end. Don't wanna pretend this is not a war. Here we go again, breaking at the bed, just like before. Haven't you heard? War is a force.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is Astoria State, and that is their single War, and you can check it out. It's an amazing EP. It's called The Suffer and the Salvage. Not The Suffer and Savage, The Suffer and the Salvage. But hey, Danny, where can the CCS family check out that EP and follow you on social media?
Yeah, we're at Astoria State. We're everywhere: Instagram, Facebook. Obviously, AstoriaState.com. We have all kinds of dope merch at AstoriaStateMerch.com. We have tour coming up. We are over the place. So we're out with the red jumpsuit and Dead Rabbits. Yeah, it's Craig Mabbitt from Escape the Fate.
You guys literally need to go and follow Astoria State. It's so easy. Just type in the name and you can find the tour lineup. Go and see a ticket. If you guys were on the West Coast, I would have absolutely been there with you. But I know you're going to be joining us real soon. I'm sure of it.
December.
Yay!
Jumpsuit will be there in December.
Okay,
we'll come watch.
Will be.
That's
Astoria State won't be on that one, but
that's okay. At least you'll be on the other one, so we'll come watch.
Yeah, you already know what's good. And we'd love to have you back on in the future for our Music Storm. And Danny, thank you again for joining the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Absolutely.
Ciao, Bella.
Enjoy the weekend, fam.